Good morning, Sunseekers. Welcome to Anime Chat. I am your host, Pop Culture Mechanic. You can call me Pop for short. And 'tis the last Sunday of the month, so that means the theme of the month is going away, which is back to the beach. But before we get to all that, we're going to catch up on some news of the week, courtesy of the Anime News Network, and we'll see what's going on out there. Just have to click on this, and there we go. So we're going back to Monday. Overlord, the Sacred Kingdom anime film moviegoers get bonus text story. Sword Art Online, Fractured Daydream game streams trailer highlighting character Leafa. Here's one that's interesting. My Hero Academia, your next film's cumulative earning exceeds 2.38 billion yen. The film sold 1.65 million tickets as of Sunday. Man, people are loving their My Hero Academia. Good for you guys. I myself am caught up to season 5. So I got 2 more seasons to go. But yeah, the film doing that well. People must be really loving it. Anpanman's latest film earned 670 million yen in 50 days, becomes the highest grossing in franchise. I've never watched any Anpanman, but good that it's earning so much money, which means they will put out more. And that's what you want. The first Slam Dunk film passes Avatar to become the 12th highest grossing film ever in Japan after revival screening. Nice. Well, good for you, Slam Dunk. You even passed Avatar. I can remember seeing in the 90s advertisements for the manga. And I think they even had some of it in Animerica, the magazine. I don't know if they still release that around, but I have quite a few issues of Animerica. The most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan. Anime reveals 5 new cast. Oh, I'd say good morning to Lion199. What's up? I need a stream banner. Give me a second. I'll write that down. So over on Kick, I need a stream banner. Okay. I appreciate the input there. One banner is only $5. Just making a note of that. There we go. Oh, you make them. I see. Yeah, I don't know if I got too many people watching me on Kick anyway. It seems like it's a lost cause. Nobody ever comes around. I'm doing much better on YouTube and Twitch, Rumble. Let's see here. Naoko Yamada, Science Saru's Garden of Remembrance anime short film reveals main promo video, August 30th Japan streaming date. Monster Hunter Wilds game streams 13 weapon overview videos. Whew. I wonder if Carl would be interested in that. Monster Hunter. He's been playing Monster Hunter quite a bit. I believe Monster Hunter World. Drop a Discord link. Just give me a second here. I don't drop Discord links a lot, so it just takes me a while to find where all that stuff is. Let's see. Try that. Where do we go here? Metaphor. ReFantazio game reveals English dubcast. Dandadan Anime's third English subbed promo video unveils ending theme song artist October 3rd premiere. Pokemon trading card game Pocket App launches for iOS, Android on October 30th. Oh no. Another phone game. I'll have to talk to Whoopa about that and see if he's going to get that for his phone. You got to be careful about phone games because they will end service like at a moment's notice. You will have no idea it's coming and then bam, gone. So I always say be careful and be wary of phone games. Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero anime reveals English dubcast. Oh, did my link not work, Lion? I thought I got it on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I guess it didn't work at Kick. Just give me a second here. Just got to go over to Kick. And go right here. Do this. There we go. It's because I use Restream for a Kick chat, so I can see your chats, but I guess I can't put in any text or anything. Anyways, there we go. All right, let's get back to the news here. Final Fantasy 16 game gets PC release on September 17th. Well, so much for exclusivity on the PS5. Bleach Rebirth of Souls game's character trailer previews Chad. It's a fighting game and it launches for PS5, PS4, Xbox, and PC. I don't know. I think Bleach a little too late for Bleach. They should have did this 10 years ago. Romancing Saga Minstrel Song remastered game gets international version physically, digitally. Silent Hill remake games trailer previews story. Okay, so we're getting a remake for the PS5 and PC. Fantasy Life iSwitch game delayed again indefinitely. Oh, here's something. The Nintendo Museum is to open on October the 2nd. I really want to go here and have a look. Let's see what this is all about here. Nintendo announced during the streamed Nintendo Museum Direct presentation on Tuesday that the Nintendo Museum in Kyoto will open on October 2nd. Shigeru Miyamoto also hosts a tour of the museum's various facilities in the video. Okay. The game director guides the viewer through each floor of the building. The first floor features an interactive screen floor with a game visitors can play on mobile devices, as well as a number of other attractions visitors can experience with coins loaded on the admission pass. The second floor features an exhibit of the company's past products from its founding. Other features of the museum include a cafeteria where visitors can create custom hamburgers, an exclusive merchandise shop, and various workshops. The company first announced its Nintendo Museum project in June 2021 under the tentative Nintendo Gallery name, and it originally scheduled the museum for completion on the former Nintendo Uji Ogura plant site in March 2024. The plant's building is being renovated to allow the construction of the museum on its grounds, including the land surrounding the building. The museum will showcase past products from the game company and serve as a way to share Nintendo's product development history and philosophy with the public. Nintendo used its Uji Ogura plant site to manufacture Hanafuda, European style, and other playing cards in the past, and the site also served as a customer service center for product repairs. However, the company moved its operations to its newer Uji plant in November 2016. Nintendo reported on Twitter on May 7th that the company will announce the successor of the Switch console within the company's current fiscal year, which ends March 31st, 2025. Nintendo also announced in its first quarter financial results, August 2nd, that Switch has sold 143 million units as of June 30th, while software sales for the console amount to 1.266 billion units. Oof. Man, oh man. What kind of banner should you make? Oh, I don't know. You're asking me to think on the fly here. I don't know. Just trying to do the news here. Let me do my job here, and I'm sure you'll come up with something. Going to Tuesday, Netflix to add Grave of the Fireflies anime film. Oh man, if you want sad anime show, this movie, oof. Yeah, Grave of the Fireflies. It is a classic, but it is also like one of the saddest shows you could ever watch. It takes place at the end of World War II after Japan gets bombed. And yeah, it's shows the effects in great detail as people suffer from radiation poisoning. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. But Netflix is going to add it, eh? I'm not a big fan of Netflix. The Quintessential Quintuplet second go-to Pazu story game delayed to October 31st. So there you go. If you liked the anime, there you got a game coming. Negative Positive Angler original fishing anime unveils 3 more cast members. Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister anime's main promo video unveils opening theme song, October 1st debut. Delico's nursery anime reveals English dubcast premiere. Street Fighter 6 games trailer reveals Terry Bogard's September 24th release date. Okay, they're doing a Fatal Fury crossover. Crazy. I did like watching the Fatal Fury anime. That was good stuff. But yeah, they're going to cross it over with through Street Fighter. Persona 3 Reload Games DLC trailer reveals Joker Battle. I don't think it's the Joker from DC. It must be a character from Persona. Not very familiar with Persona, so I don't know it very well. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Games trailer reveals Ultimate Gohan Super Buu. Monster Hunter Wilds Games third trailer reveals Lala Barina Scarlet Forest. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves Games trailer reveals Mai Shiranui April 24th release. Tribe 9 game streams Re trailer. Amazon Prime Video announces Secret Level series set in video game worlds. I mean, it's an Amazon Prime thing, so who knows if it's going to be any good. Okinawa Deski ni Natako Nahogan Sigite Suraguryu Anime's video highlights main cast. They've really got to work on a shorter title for that. On Wednesday, Magic Maker Isekai Maho no Surukikara reveals character video for Marie. Let's have a look here. Check the Discord. Okay, well, I don't see anything here. Okay, I'm gonna check after. Yuki Yuna is a hero anime gets stage play for 10th anniversary. Here we go. Macross Shooting Insight game launches in West on December the 6th. Let's have a look at this. I do like my Macross, and I'm going to definitely pick this game up. All right, I've tried having a look. I can't find it on Discord, so. Red Art Games announced on Wednesday that it will release Bushiroad's Macross Shooting Insight game physically and digitally for Nintendo Switch, PS5, PS4 in North America and Europe on December the 6th. The game will get a deluxe edition with an art book, acrylic stand, and special edition with a steel case, soundtrack, double-sided poster, and 5 coins. The game launched for PS5, PS4, and Switch in Japan on March 14th, following a delay to improve its product quality. The version for PC via Steam was delayed. The game was slated for release by the end of last year in August 2023. The game was delayed to January 25th. It was previously announced to launch globally simultaneously. Bushiroads described the game as a new type of scrolling shoot-'em-up. Bushiroad Games is Bushiroad's new game label, which also integrates the Bushimo mobile games division. Oh, okay. Maybe I will hold off until I see some gameplay footage before I jump on that. I mean, it is Macross, but they've got to put out some good quality here. One Piece Bounty Rush smartphone game gets Steam release in fall. Moving along to Thursday, Macross Do You Remember Love film gets English subtitled 4K remastered Blu-ray in Japan. All right, more Macross news. Bandai Namco Filmworks announced on Thursday that it will offer a new 4K remastered Blu-ray disc set of the Super Dimension Fortress Macross Do You Remember Love film on January 29th, 2025. The 40th anniversary release will include English subtitles. The 4K remastered version will also start playing in 40 Japanese theaters on January 25th, and a limited first edition of the Blu-ray set will go on advance sale in those same theaters on the same date. The release will include both a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray disc version and a regular Blu-ray disc version in one package. Each will be available in both the 1984 theatrical release edition and the 2016 complete edition based on the 2016 Bandai Visual Blu-ray disc release. Unlike the 2012 hybrid pack Blu-ray disc release of the film, the 2016 Bandai Visual Blu-ray disc release did not include changes to the main footage of the 1984 film version. The special limited edition of the new 4K remastered Blu-ray disc release will also include exclusive box art by the film's character designer, Haruhiko Mikimoto, as well as a 24-page booklet. Pre-orders will be available on November the 3rd. The limited first edition sold by the Aeon Store, Premium Bandai, and Chojikyu Fan Club Tamashi Services will include a recording script signed by the character Linime, a replica of the Macross 84 Summer Campaign badge, and Mikimoto's illustration from the film's earlier Laserdisc release on an equivalent board. Man, lots of good swag they get from that one. And they're going to do that at the theater. Oh man, I don't know if I'll be able to get that. Yorushika performs Orb on the Movements of the Earth anime's ending song. Until You Bear My Child, the Substitute Bride and the Beast Soldier manga's Anime Festa Anime unveils cast, October 6th debut. My Wife Has No Emotion anime casts Shuichiro Umeda. Pay $10. I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you for. I'm not using your banner. I did not ask you to make me one. I did not agree. So, no. Hey, DJ. Why? I did not ask you. You offered to make me a banner. You said I needed one. I'm not looking for people to do my banners for me. What's going on, DJ? How's things? Okay, first things first. Stop calling me bro, okay? I don't talk like that. And secondly, good, you work. Yeah, you're probably an artist. I didn't ask for it. So, no. I'm not going to use it. And, yeah, that's all there is to it. This is not something that I asked for. You volunteered. And I told you I didn't have time. And yet you still insisted. So no. Working on your first day of the week, off to a good start. Nice. You're working on your first day of the week off. Yeah, DJ. Yeah. I agree as well. Yeah, don't come on my stream and tell me I have to get a banner, make one, and then expect me to pay for it. That's not happening. There we go. That's enough of that. I don't need this. I make all my own banners. I don't need anybody to do it for me. And then ask me to pay. No. Not happening. Anyways, good to see you, DJ. We're just going along here through the news of the week. And I think we've gotten rid of that pest. At least I hope so. Okay, I think I got everything taken care of now. Yeah, scams are set up to trick people into divulging payment info using similar tactics. I'm not going to be bullied into paying for something I didn't ask for. He came on earlier. You can see, or no, maybe I got rid of it. Anyways, earlier in the chat, he came on and he's like, hey, you need a banner. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so. And the first thing he does, he comes on, he starts calling me bro. He's like, bro this, bro that. First of all, don't call me bro, okay? He's like, oh, you need a stream banner, and it's $5. See my work, and then he asked for Discord and all that kind of stuff, and it's just like I gave him the Discord. That was probably a mistake. And then he keeps bothering me as I'm trying to do the news here. He's like, oh, bro, we need this, you need that. Well, and I'm like, listen, I'm just trying to do what I want here. I'm not interested in talking while I'm doing talking about doing banners while I'm doing my stream. You know, I'm trying to get the news out there, the anime news. You want to talk anime? Let's talk that. Don't talk to me about making things for my channel. Anyway, first spam I've had to deal with in forever, I think. No sense of subtlety. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, let's keep going here. No longer allowed in another world. Anime casts Mamiko Noto and Yuma Uchida. Classic Stars TV anime features Chopin in third character video. Shinkalion Change the World anime adds Kazuki Ura to cast. Masakuni Igarashi Mataku Saikin no Tantai Tokitara manga gets TV anime in 2025. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp game ends service on November 29th with offline version in development. Oh, they're going to have an offline version. Usually for the phone games, I'm assuming this is a phone game. Once that's gone, you don't get to play it. It says players can transfer save data from original game to new offline flat fee paid app. Excuse me. It must be very popular if people are willing to do that. My Hero Academia, Your Next Film streams English subbed Who's Next trailer. We'll just skip by the North American anime and manga releases. Overlord, the Sacred Kingdom anime film, opens in North America on November the 8th. Okay, so it's coming to North America. Overlord. Maho Sky ni Narankara Ona no Ko no Hanashi Haname second promo video reveals opening, ending theme songs, and artists' October 4th debut. Going to Friday. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim film reveals Japanese dub cast. December 27th opening in Japan. I did watch the trailer for this, and it's just like, oh man, it's going to be just your typical Netflix thing, girl power, better than men type deal. So I doubt I'm going to watch it. Next up, first Haikyuu, final film. The first Slam Dunk returned to top 10 at Japan's box office. See, that's good. Slam Dunk especially. Crayon Shin-chan, the movie, Our Dinosaur Diary. It's the 31st 2D animated film, stayed at number 2 in the second weekend. The film sold 254,000 tickets. It opened at number 2 on the Japanese box office for the weekend of August 9th to 11th and sold 365,000 tickets. And it goes on a little bit about it. My Hero Academia, the movie, Your Next, the 4th anime film in the franchise, stayed at number 3. Kingdom Taishogun no Kikan, Return of the General, the 4th live-action Kingdom film, rose from 5 to 4. Haikyuu, the dumpster battle. I like that. That's Haikyuu, the dumpster battle. I mean, that's great. Jump back to the top 10 at number 6. That's good. The first Slam Dunk returned to the top 10 at number 9. And Bandai Namco Filmworks Zegapain STA opened at number 2 in the mini theater rankings. So lots of good stuff for people to watch in Japan. Haikyuu OS, yes, DJ. Kitaro Tanjo, Gigigi no Nazo anime film gets new screenings in October with retaken cuts and an R15 rating. So something a little more mature, it looks like. ReZero Witch's Resurrection smartphone game launches on August 26th. Watch out for the smartphone games, everybody. Uma Musume, Cinderella Grey manga gets TV anime in 2025. That's the Horse Girls anime. Nintama Rantaro anime film confirms more returning cast and unveils character visuals. High Dive to stream how I attempted an all-guys mixer anime with world premiere screening on August 25th at Anime NYC. Oh, that's today. I don't know. It's pretty sus if there's no women around. I don't know. Might not be for me. G-Kids screens Look Back anime film in North American theaters on October the 4th. Nice to see more anime coming to North American film or North American theaters. Aniplex USA confirms English dub for Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dreaming Girl anime. Okay, so they're going to dub that. Alterna Welt, Blue Exorcist, another story smartphone game, reveals new trailer. Another smartphone game. Gundam Silver Phantom anime reveals trailer, October 3rd release. A full-length VR anime will reveal on MetaQuest. Okay. A wild last boss appeared. Novels get TV anime. That was Friday. Now moving along to Saturday, The Idolmaster Shiny Colors Season 2's new visual unveils October 4th TV debut. Terminator Zero anime unveils new Red Band trailer. I don't know if I would even watch Terminator Zero. I mean, I liked the first two movies, but that's about it. I don't think I would go out of my way to... I wouldn't call myself a giant Terminator fan. G-Kids to screen The Colors Within Ghost Cat Anzu films in theaters this winter. Dandadan anime reveals more English dubcast. Okay, and Sunday, Case Closed, the Bride of Halloween anime film launches digitally on October 25th, or August 25th, that's today. Netflix streams English subtitled trailer for new Ranma 1/2 anime. You like the first two as well, DJ? I know, and those were the best ones. And enjoyed T5 a little big. No, I mean, those are the ones done by James Cameron. Everything else was not done by him. And honestly, stop beating a franchise. You know, stop beating a franchise to death to try to milk it. T3 not so much, Terminator 4 not so much. They're going to ruin Ranma 1/2. So from what I've heard, they've censored a lot of it. They've censored a lot of what the original Ranma had, you know. So I don't think it's going to be a good thing. It's Netflix, so they're going to do what they want. But I still have the original VHSs, and I would watch those instead before I would watch the new one. It's still the same story, and it looks like they've done like it might just be a screen or a shot for shot remake with prettier graphics. That's all. It's not going to change the story in any way, but they're going to censor stuff. So no, I don't think that's a good thing. And finally, Jujutsu Kaisen's second season anime's Hidden Inventory Premature Death Arc gets compilation film in 2025. Okay, I don't care for this. It sounds like that's where they take a bunch of episodes and try to, stitch them together and call it a movie, when really it's just like 3 or 4 episodes in a row. So if they want to do that, I mean, go ahead, but I don't think I'm going to be watching that. A wild last boss appeared. Novels get TV anime. That's the top news. So that's it. You're caught up for the news of the week. There was no video game or television ratings for this week. So we're probably going to have to wait until next week to see what the top video games were in Japan. Oh well. Those things happen. We'll just move right along to the first beach episode. And that is courtesy of Full Metal Panic Fumafu. I'm sure you guys have heard of Full Metal Panic before. You've got your main character, Kananami Chidori, and the child soldier, Sosuke Sagara. So the rundown, or the synopsis, it's back to school mayhem with Kananami Chidori and her war-freak classmate Sosuke Sagara as they encounter more misadventures in and out of Jindai High School. But when Kananami gets into some serious trouble, Sosuke takes the guise of Bonta-kun, the gun-wielding, butt-kicking mascot. And while he struggles to continue living as a normal teenager, Sosuke also has to deal with protecting his superior officer, Teletha Testarossa, who has decided to take a vacation from Mithril and spend a couple of weeks as his and Kananami's classmate. Okay, that sounds kind of crazy. But they do go to the beach. And I will just fire that up. Go here, go here. Let's get this put into a better screen position. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just capture that. Obviously, because it's television, it's going to start out with the intro. And we see Kananami and Sosuke. Great wallpaper options. Thanks, DJ. I try my best, man. There we go. Here we are at the beachside. And you notice the big villa up on top of the hill. That will come into play later, of course. But right now, we've got the beach. And someone is watching Kananami. There he is. He's watching her with his high-powered telescope, and he wants to meet her. Because he thinks, what a beautiful girl. Wants to meet her and talk to her. This guy's always reading different books. It's like the running gag. He's reading something different every time they pan to him. And there's our main character. She's looking all awful good. Oh yeah, and DJ, you're here for the telescope, eh? A catadioptic telescope. They knew you were going to be here, so they decided to bust out the good stuff. She brought back a bunch of watermelons for everybody. It's the most noticeable thing you've seen on screen. Concentrate, DJ. Concentrate. Everybody went swimming and left their stuff out. And she's like, somebody could like take our wallets and stuff like that. But Sosuke's like, no, I had it rigged up with a grenade so that if somebody stole our stuff, it would be very painful and they would learn a lesson. So he's trying to give her the the explanation as to why, but she's like, you know, it would blow up all of our wallets and everything, right? And she gets the big Japanese fan and gives him a whack with it because she's not impressed. So this must be like some kind of tradition. They're splitting the watermelon for people to have at the beach. And they're like, here's how you do it. You get a blindfold on and you crack open the watermelon. And they get him to do it. Because why not? Get the guy who's a soldier to do this. And they spin him around. He's got a bat there. He's going to crack it open. But he's like, he takes off. They're trying to get him to go in the right direction, but he's wandered off. She's sad because he didn't comment on her bathing suit. But if you know him, he's going to act like that anyways. He's very oblivious to things. So he makes it over. And she looks damn good in her bathing suit, I must say. And he uses a shotgun. And it smashes the watermelon all over Kananame. He's like, well, accidents happen. But she gives him a good swat with the bat for payment. And of course, she has to spend some time alone. Until this man approaches her and says, hey, how would you like to go for some tea? She thinks he's joking. Hey, hello, Alex Moore. How you doing? Yep, she gave him a good smack. Baseball bat, too. But he's like, no. It's not me that wants to. My master. He lives up there. Now everybody's having some watermelon, but they're like, oh, where's Kananame? He's trying to think of what could have happened to her, so he runs some scenarios through his head about what she's doing. But they're like, no, that's not what happened. So he's on the trail now. He's going to go find her. The guy is serious all the time. So he's up on the chair of the lifeguard, trying to see if he can see her. He's just looking her. Oh, until the kids point out, up on the hill, they saw a girl go up there. And the guy that wants to meet her, cops a feel. And she gives him a good belt, because that's not how you greet women. So he tells her that he's convalescing up there. And he just wants to have tea and talk with her. So Sosuke goes up there and he's at the front gate. And she's still mad at him. So he's like, oh, do you know that guy? And she's like, yeah, he keeps stalking me. He's a pervert. So he's like, get rid of him. And they tell him, nope, she's not here. Leave. So now he's getting prepared. He's thinking the worst is happening to her. So now he's going to try to rescue her. So he has bodyguards as they find out that he's scaling the cliff to make it up to the house. So he has this guy, the chef, who used to chop up people. And you've got the other guy who is a excellent marksman. So they're going to try to keep Sosuke from getting up there. And here he comes. He's climbing the cliffs. This guy's waiting for him. Nope, not there. He thought he had him, but I think he got taken out. So she wants to hear his problems, why he's suffering. He says it's all psychosomatic, and it's like he explains the story that he used to play with his cousin, who was 6 years older, and they promised they would marry each other. When he was 5, he promised that they would marry each other. But she was involved in a traffic accident. Now, what we would naturally think is that she passed on. But no. She got into a traffic accident. She eloped with the flower shop clerk she met in the accident. So now he's sad that she's married somebody else. And there's Sosuke. He's taking on this guy with the knives. But the guy didn't even get close to him, and Sosuke just used his gun. Poof! Got him. So this guy's pouting. That's pretty much it. He's pouting because his cousin got married with somebody else, because then they had promised when they were 5. So he's just unhinged now. He's not going to forgive her, and he just distrusts everyone. So he's having a hard time with the chauffeur. But he takes care of him. She hasn't told him yet that Sosuke is one of her friends from school. He thinks he's just some freak and he's going to protect her. He goes and grabs a baseball bat with a bunch of nails sticking out of it. So he's going to try to take him on. we'll have to see what... He's like, that kind of weapon is used for decoration. If you want to get serious, you have to use something like this. So she's fine. Oh, now the little guy goes off because she figures he tricked and betrayed him. But Sosuke gives him a kick, takes him down to the ground, and tells him, it's your fault for being duped. And he gives him a little bit of advice that should be life-changing for him. And Sosuke jumps out with Kananame off the balcony. And they float down to safety. And that's the end of that. But I believe there's a continuation. Oh no, they're going to be at the, looks like an amusement park next week. So that was Full Metal Panic Fumafu, which is a darn good show, I must say. It's gotten quite a few spin-offs from the original. Okay, next up. Next up is Maid-sama. So this is a show all about maids from 2010. So being the first female student council president isn't easy, especially when your school just transitioned from an all-boys high school to a co-ed one. Aptly nicknamed Demon President by the boys for her strict disciplinary style, Misaki Ayuzawa is not afraid to use her mastery of Aikido techniques to cast judgment onto the hordes of misbehaving boys and defend the girls at Seika High School. Yet even the perfect Ayuzawa has an embarrassing secret. She works part-time as a maid at a maid cafe to help her struggling family pay the bills. She has managed to keep her job hidden from her fellow students and maintain her flawless image as a stellar student until one day, Takumi Usui, the most popular boy in school, walks into the maid cafe. He could destroy her reputation with her secret, or he could twist the student council president around his little finger and use her secret as an opportunity to get closer to her. Well, let's see what happens when the maids go to the beach. Okay, like this, and like this. Okay, just moving the video window around. There we go. So, we've got the opening. And there's she is. And there's he, Usui. And these guys want to go to the maid cafe because it's summer break. But it's closed. Maid Latte, which is what the name of their cafe is, closed for a little while because the maids are going to to the beach. And Misa, I guess that's they shorten her name up. They shorten her name up, and she is way ahead of them. She really wants to get there. And there's the title Maid Latte, even at the beach house. It looks like her younger sister is at home. So the manager of the Maid Cafe has a sister who owns a cafe on the beach called Beach House. So everyone comes in. And then this who you think is a chick walks in, but I think it's her little brother that likes to dress up. Yeah, his hobby is cross-dressing. And she gives him heck. Her brother sent him here to become manlier. Well, he's not going to do that when he keeps cross-dressing. There's Usui. He's relaxing. Misa wonders why he's here. He's like, I'm just a bodyguard. So everyone's getting changed, and you know what that means? That means they're going to start jumping in the water. And so Misa does. Everybody's like, you wore a school swimsuit. As you can tell, they're not wearing school swimsuits. Of course, Usui wanted to see her in a sexy swimsuit, but it's the school swimsuit, so he's just walking away. He's getting hit on by random girls. She's ready to have a lot of fun. But she is way out there. And what she sees out there is that the beach house is not getting a lot of business because it's not in the best spot. It has a terrible location. It's not going to do a lot of business. Because it's at the very end. So they're all thinking, what can we do? And there's our crossdresser. So they come up with an idea. Yep, the maids are here. They decided to put their charms to good use. And for a one day, it's going to be a maid cafe. So she's like, yep, if it works out, it's all good. We'll just pull it out once a year or so. This guy's just napping. And so they go out and they just talk to all the people and like, hey, here you go. Would you like a picture? Would you like to come to the maid cafe? So these guys are enjoying their time at a maid cafe. Things are going surprisingly well. And of course, Misa wants to help out. So she gets her maid outfit. And Usui hears something. She's getting ready. She thought he almost saw her. So it's funny because he really likes her and he doesn't want anybody else to date her. So he gives her a hickey in a very obvious place. She gives him a good elbow to the head. He tells her, you can't go out there in a swimsuit. So she has to wear her t-shirt to cover the hickey. And after a day of that, everybody gets to celebrate. They get free tickets to an onsen. So Misa's never been to an onsen and she wants to go, but then she remembers. Or they start telling ghost stories, actually. Trying to freak each other out. I think it's a thing in Japan where you try to get people to have the shivers from scary stories. Try to keep yourself cool. Kind of a weird thing they do, but they do that. So yeah, it's a tradition. Her friends are trying to freak her out. And she's thinking now, oh, if I go to the onsen, they're going to see my hickey that I got. So I can't even go then. So they all go. She's upstairs, angry at Usui for what he did. It looks like they forgot their tickets, so she is going to run tickets to them. So he's like, aren't you scared of ghosts? She's like, I'm not scared. We'll see about that. As she's running in the dark to catch up with everybody. Some light behind her. She doesn't know what it is. Turns out it's Usui with his phone. She was petrified. She couldn't move. So he just holds her close to try to get her to calm down. But then the cross-dressing little brother comes by and is like, hey, why are you guys hugging in the middle of the pathway? Turns out they didn't need those tickets. They were extras. So it was all for nothing. And that's it. But we'll see what's on next week. More beach shenanigans going on. It looks like they're playing. Looks like they're playing some volleyball, beach volleyball. That should be a fun time for everybody. So there you go. Kaicho wa Midsummer is the name of the show. And it looks like they have a couple episodes at the beach, so that makes for a good time. And there you have it, everybody. Full Metal Panic Fumafu and Kaicho wa Midsummer. Next up, let's have a look at what series I'm watching this season. 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. That's a fun one, dealing with cosplay, and the manga club is going to lose their room they use unless they can come up with something they can do to save it. They have to come up with a way to save their room at school. And they finally have a teacher to sponsor them who is secretly a cosplayer herself. So that might go well for them. I hope it does. Surprisingly, it has 24 episodes this time around. That's pretty crazy. I didn't think it would need that many, but yeah, I'm hoping it keeps my interest. On the other hand, Nobody's Way Up to an Exploration Hero has 11, and I'm behind, I think, by 1 or 2. But yeah, dungeon crawling, pretty much what it is. This guy's teaming up with people in groups now to go dungeon crawling, and he's hoping to help it make some extra money for himself. I'm very invested in Failure Frame. That is one that me and Mrs. Mechanic watch a lot. It's a story of vengeance and just the callousness of the goddess when it's discovered that main character does not excel in any kind of way for magic, and they dispose of him. And down where he gets disposed of, in the ruins, he uses those low-level spells, and he just gets insanely powered up by it, and he wants his revenge for being cast aside by the goddess. So I'm looking so much looking forward to that clash of them. Also, when he catches up to some of his classmates who are really disgusting people, the way they were just so callous, the way they treated life of their classmate. So I want them to have a clash as well. I'm looking forward to that a lot. I would recommend, if you're into that sort of thing, Failure Frame. I Parry Everything. I mean, the guy took down a giant calamity dragon. He didn't kill it. I think he tamed it. So he was so powerful he could make that dragon stop attacking, and it succumbed. It's sort of it's like he domesticated it. It saw that he was powerful enough to stop it, and it's like, okay, well, I guess I will follow you now. You'll be my master. So that was unexpected. I didn't expect that to happen. Maybe now he'll realize how strong he is. I think that's one of the things that bugs me about this show is it's like, oh, I'm so weak. No, you're not. You're not weak. My dear friend Nokotan, if you want silly show, something you don't have to follow closely, it's just out and out silliness, laugh out loud, watch Nokotan. It's great. It's got a catchy opening. You know, you'll find yourself singing it. It's great. It's just mindless fun. And I would definitely recommend it to people who just want to have a good laugh. Because, I think we need that once in a while. We need to have a good laugh. Plus size elf. They're meeting all these different mythical creatures. And they need help in one way or another. Because they are overweight. And it gives out some good advice from the human who is their mentor, if you will, the one to give them advice as to how to lose weight. So it's pretty funny. It's definitely not this most serious show either. Pseudo harem. This is a cute romance. And instead of having a traditional harem where you have every different archetype of personality, you've got one girl who, because she's in a drama class and is acting, she acts all the different archetypes. So she's like the tsundere one, the cool one, the impish one, you know, the imoto one, you know, she's the little, she can act like the little sister. It's hilarious. It's funny. It's cute. And you really want both of them to end up together at the end of it. Well, actually, I think they are. Last episode I watched, they are. She got introduced to the guy's mother. And yeah, it looks like they are becoming an item. So there you go. The next one, Osan, newbie adventurer, trained to death by the most powerful party, became invincible. I've got to catch up here. I'm pretty sure I'm 2 episodes behind. This is an enjoyable show. The fact that Rick is like uber strong and they're going to go take down the evil bad guy or demon lord or whoever it happens to be. I'm looking forward to some of those battles. And Wistoria, Wand and Sword. I still got to catch up on this too, because when we left off, Will was getting attacked by his own teammate. I think it was Sion was attacking him. So not only do you have to worry about the guy on the opposite team who's ice-based, you got to worry about Sion who's fire-based. And he's getting attacked by both of them. And it's like, man, you know, you can't trust anybody. Buddy turns his back on you, and he's ready to, Buddy's going to stab you in the back just because he doesn't like the fact that you can't do magic. So I'm hoping this works out for Will, and he can take both these guys down and, you know, take them down a peg. Show them that, you know what, magic isn't the end-all, be-all. So yeah, that's what for this season. That's what I'm watching. And I saw Brandon going over the shows for next season. So that would be fall, I believe. And I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to watch. Not Blue Lock, not ReZero, not Uzumaki. Dandadan? Overlord, The Sacred Kingdom, Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, no. Seirei Gensoki, Season 2, no. Our Furieta, that's Season 3. Shangri-La Frontier, Season 2. Picking Up Girls in a Dungeon 5. Blue Box. What's this about? Sports cross lovers have a chance. Taiki Inomata loves badminton, but he has a long way to go before he can reach nationals. When Taiki sees upperclassman Chinatsu Kano practicing her heart out on the girls' basketball team, he falls for her hard. After an unexpected turn of events, the two closer together, brings two closer together, sports might not be the first thing on their minds anymore. Ooh. Sword Art Online? No. Dragon Ball Daima. There you go. That's one for sure. Yeah, why not? Watch Dragon Ball Daima, see what happens in it. Blue Exorcist Beyond the Snow Saga? Nah. Tensei Kizoki Kantai Skilled Nairagaru second season? No. You Are Ms. Servant. Ron Kanmano Hashi's Forbidden Deduct? No. Loner Life in Another World? I don't know. It is isekai, but it's also the guy's a loner, so I have to wait till it comes out, I guess. Ranma 1/2? Probably not. I heard they did a lot of censoring, so I'm not interested if they're going to censor everything. Why? It's come out before. After School Hanaku-kun Part 2? No. Kekkon Suru the Honto desu ka? 365 Days to the Wedding? Probably not. I'll Become a Villainess Who Goes Down in History? Not sure. I'm not sure about that one. Demon Lord 2099? No, I don't know. Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister? Yakuza Fiancé? Natsume Yui Jincho Shichi. Oh, it's the 7th season of Natsume Yojinsu. Oh, okay. Natsume's Book of Friends. Okay. Demon Lord Retry R. Probably not. MF Ghost Season 2. Didn't watch the first one. Rurouni Kenshin Meiji Kenkaku Romantan Kyoto Duren. Oh, it's the 2nd season. Suma Shogu Keisi ni Naru. Love Live Superstar 3rd season. No. Nina the Starry Bride. Chi Chikyu no Undon ni Suite. Party Kara Suiho Sarata Sono Chiyushi Jita wa Saikyo ni Suki. Whew, that's a mouthful there. Goodbye Dragon Life? Oh, maybe that one. Nanatsu no Taizai? Oh, it's a 2nd season. No. Saikyo no Shien Shoku. I don't know. Maybe. Kabushiki Geisha Maiji Lumiere. Ao no Miburu. Oh, it's another historical one. 1863, Twilight of the Shogunate, and Japan is on the cusp of monumental change. Fureru, coming of age film, centering on childhood friends who find a creature with mysterious powers that pushes them to discover the bonds that tie the 3 students together. The do-over damsel conquers the dragon emperor. Mechanical Arms. Maybe. It seems like a mecha one. How I Attended an All-Guys Mixer. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Doesn't sound. It sounds like very sketchy. Mahotsuki ni Naran Kara Onanagoko no Hanashi. Nageki no Bore ha Intai Shitai. Acro Trip. Tohai Urarate Mahjong Tohai Roku. It's going to be a Mahjong one. Yokai Gakko no Sensei Hajimashita. Hagakura. Trillion Game? I've heard of Trillion before, but not Trillion Game. Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. It's only 6 episodes, ONA. For you Gundam fans out there. Murai no Koi. Thirty-sai me dote da to mahosuki ni naru raishai tokubetsu hen. Oh, it's a movie. Okay. There is quite a bit. I'm going to have to go through them, have a look, and see what is interesting for next season. Next season's coming, everybody, so hopefully it won't be as busy as this season. This season was crazy busy with a lot of shows. Anyway, I think that's it for this stream of beach episodes, and that's it for the month too. Next month, I'm going to have to come up with a different theme for September. Stay tuned for that. Hope you guys look forward to seeing what I got planned for it, and I'm hoping it works out well. I just want to thank everybody that showed up today. DJ Ronnie G and Alex Moore and anyone else who was out there lurking, listening. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. I had a little bit of a hiccup with that one person from Kick that was trying to get me to buy their banner that they made, and it's like, nope, I don't. I'm not going to do that. I didn't ask for it, and it's very high pressure tactics to use, very unprofessional. Don't do it when the person's streaming. That's my advice to the guy there. Don't do it while the person's streaming and do high pressure, because it's not going to happen. Anyways, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Spread the word. Tell your friends about me. There's other good channels out there that I watch and enjoy. People like Mike from Pacific 414, who is doing a GoFundMe for Baron Ormontag. So if you know who Baron is, and he's having a rough go of it right now, if you could do a favor and go to the GoFundMe that Mike has set up and just donate some bucks. Help a guy out. Medical costs are extremely expensive nowadays, and it's hard on people to get by. So, any little bit will help. If we get a bunch of people together, if they put in little bits, it adds up to a lot. So, yeah. Help out Baron and his wife. There's also DJ Ronnie G. If you like turtles and tech and astronomy, you should follow DJ Ronnie G. He's usually on Mondays at 10:45 Eastern Time. There's also Brandon the Anime Guy. There's Carl from the RNG Podcast. There's the bloke across the pond, Tomby. There's Angry Canadian, Nerdporo Lifeform, and Whoopa, Blaine, and Punkwaddle. Guys that put out some good content, and I really enjoy talking to them and watching them. It makes for a fun time. Because that's what we're here for. We're here for a fun time. Coming up on Tuesday, Trades Talk Tuesday, join me as I look into the skilled trades and show you, what to expect, how to get into the trades, what you're going to need in order to start out. And I'll show you some pictures and videos of some of the things I've been involved with, some of the projects out there. Right now, I got one of my shorts up there on, if you haven't seen it already, my newest short was myself wondering why they left a grinder on the bench. And so I had to pull the trigger and find out. And yeah, let's just say sparks ensued. So if you haven't seen it yet, have a peek. It's pretty good. And I'll try to show more stuff like that so that you guys can see what I got to deal with. Because some guys just don't tell you things. They just break things and they just quietly leave it for you to find. After that is Saturday. I'm going to continue on with more Dragon Quest IV. I am getting so close now. I can see that I've got to work my way around to finding out where the main bad guy is. And I should be able to, maybe in two streams, maybe 3, take him down and be done with that, and then try to find a different game to play. Not an RPG. They take so much time. Yeah. And then once again, we're around for Sunday Anime Chat. I don't know what the theme for September will be, but as soon as I know, you guys will know. And I hope you'll join me then, so we can sit back, relax, and do some anime chatting. All right, everybody. I am very grateful that you've come by. You spend your time with me. And until Tuesday, where I'll be on at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, I've been Pop, and I am signing off.